Well, howdy everybody, how is it going? My name is Robert and welcome back. Oh, we're back. And what are we talking about today? We're going to talk about how to learn things faster. Get me talking, go right ahead, you can jump right to the lesson right there. Other than that, I'm gonna blab at you for a minute. And I feel like I've figured out a few things that have helped me anyways and have helped a bunch of students that I've taught pick up on things a little bit quicker. You know, that's always a goal. You know, we want to learn things quicker. We want to get to where we want to be as players faster. And I think that this helps without actually cutting any corners necessarily. And if you would, you can check out lesson packs on my website. I offer Skype lessons and all kinds of stuff. So let's go ahead and get rocking. So what is the first thing on the list? Now the first thing I want to do is talk about practicing, and we're going to use some scales, of course, and we're going to use our pentatonic scale here for this first one. We're just going to use A minor. Now if you're familiar with this in actual work with any scale, it's just A minor is an easy one. And I want you to practice things musically. And what I mean by that is practice them with rhythm. Now if you just sat there and played a scale like this, notice how there's not a lot of, musical value to that. There's not a lot of rhythm happening. So what I want you to do is start practicing things with some rhythm. And this really helps a lot with applying a metronome, because what this does is it relates it much more to music, which is fun, and I feel like we kind of will absorb that information quicker. So if I practice it with rhythm, I'm going like this. Seems like a funny one, but it helps a lot. I'm telling you, even doing your major and minor skill. All those little things will really help build up this relationship with how you're viewing it and what it sounds like, and all of a sudden you're retaining it much better. So it's a simple thing, but it can make a big difference. Now the next thing we're going to do is we will use the good old A major or A Ionian mode. And what are we doing here? Now what I'm going to do is talk about doubling. Now so much of guitar is based on muscle memory. So how do we build more muscle memory? Well, we need to actually do the motions with our hands more. Now I'm going to do each string twice. And the reason why I think twice works best, because if you do it 4 times, then the transition between strings is slower. And we still want to have a moderately fast transition to get our hands used to switching across strings. But by doing this motion twice, what I mean by that is we're going to go 5, 7, 9 on the low E string twice. See how I did it twice? I did the motion with my hand twice. Move down to the A string, then the D, which is going to be 6, 7, 9. Same on the G. The B is going to be, was a 7, 9, 10. And the high string is 7, 9, 10. So we have... And then of course descend it. Another one, like I said, it seems simple. It doesn't require a lot out of you, but just doing that motion twice with our hands, think about it, you're physically using those muscles and all that stuff in your hand, so it's going to really help build up what that scale is. It's going to lock it into our memory, and it kind of sounds like a lick. So there's your next one. Now, the final thing I'm going to talk about here is adding target notes to what you're doing, or just relating it to a particular note. Now, I'm going to show you 2 different arpeggio shapes here. We're going to do an A minor and an A major. So what I mean is we're going to be going like this. So we're going to go 5 on the B, 5 on the high E, and 8. So I kind of roll my fingers, so it's 5, 5, 8. Okay? Now, having said that, we go like this. My picking is down, down, up. That's really not the focus here, so don't worry too much about that. So out of this A minor arpeggio, there's one particular note I'm going to be focusing on. It's that A note on the high E string. That's 5th fret on the high, so that's my A note. So as long as I know what that note is, I know that this is an A minor. If I move that note to a B note and did the same shape, I'm like, okay, so that's a B minor. So I found my target note. This is the note I'm going to focus on when I'm trying to outline a chord or something like that with this particular shape. Now what's really cool is you can do the same shape but turn it major. So all you have to do is take that C note and make it a C note, like a $100 bill. C note, and we're gonna move it up to a C sharp. And that makes it a major. We changed our minor third to a major third. So it would go 5, 5, 9. Okay, now again, my target note is this one, the A. So I could move this anywhere if I wanted to go to D major. The main thing is my hand keeps relatively the same shape. I know sometimes I need to stretch a little bit more, but I know that as long as I'm hitting whatever that note is, it's telling me what, whatever it is that I'm doing. So it takes a lot of the guesswork out of it for me. So I'm focused on like, what's that note, and mentally I know the shape already, so I could change it. So if I wanted to do like a full progression, so we'll do A major to F sharp minor to B minor, or B minor, B minor, and E major. Okay, so if I had my A, I would go, I would go major. And my next chord was F sharp minor, so I just need to go down to having an F sharp and do my minor shape. So I would go 2, 2, and then 5. Okay, next was B minor, so I go to a B note. And I ended with E major, so I'd go to an E, which would be 12, 12, and then 16. I outlined it perfectly, so I go. That's a very basic way of doing it. I wouldn't necessarily move around that much. I would kind of find the arpeggios nearest to where I was, and just kind of build them from that. But there's still lots of options, that you could have this working in all kinds of different ways. But just find that one target note and hone in on that and understand the shape that you're playing, and you can move it around that way. All right, guys, hope you enjoyed that video. Hope you are rocking, woo, and rolling. So other than that, grab the tabs, all that good stuff, and I will see you later. Later, guys.